Hello, welcome back. I'm John, old YouTuber. Let's try finish reading about Central Asia. But I was very sleepy yesterday, so I have to read it again in the future. Because that's a lot of information and the text is very small. But we have a new day today, is Thursday. Tomorrow I will get my pension, tomorrow Friday. It's Thursday the 27th, and tomorrow Friday I get my pension. Monday I pay my rent, this apartment, and my bills, and $1,000 to my debts. But let's read about Central Asia, this very interesting area. That's not so far away from my country, Denmark. You could drive in a car through Turkey. Could do that, but I don't have a car and I don't have a driver license. I think I got to page 12. So, but I have to read it later, and I think I really like to read about Dubai airports when I'm finished do this. So I need a minute to do myself ready in my bed. But now it's 11 a.m. and still have many hours before midnight. Could read something I like. So let's finish reading this.
Japan has an important and growing influence in Central Asia, with the master plan of the capital city of Astana in Kazakhstan being designed by Japanese architect Kisho Kurokawa, and the Central Asia plus Japan initiative designed to strengthen ties between them and promote development and stability of the region. Russian historian Lev Gumilev wrote that Xiongnu, Mongols, Mongol Empire, Zheng Khanate, and Turkic peoples, First Turkic Khaganate, Uyghur Khaganate, played a role to stop Chinese aggression to the north. The Turkic Khaganate had special policy against Chinese assimilation policy. 89. Another interesting theoretical analysis on the historical geopolitics of the Central Asia was made through the reinterpretation of Orkhanian scripts. 90. The region, along with Russia, is also part of the Great Pivot as per the Heartland theory of Halford Mackinder, which says that the power which controls Central Asia richly endowed with natural resources shall ultimately be the empire of the world. 91. War on Terror. In the context of the United States War on Terror, Central Asia has once again become the center of geostrategic calculations. Pakistan's status has been upgraded by the US government to major non-NATO ally because of its central role in serving as a staging point for the invasion of Afghanistan, providing intelligence and Al-Qaeda operations in the region, and leading the hunt on Osama bin Laden. Afghanistan, which had served as a haven and source of support for Al-Qaeda under the protection of Mullah Omar and the Taliban, was the target of AU.S. invasion in 2001 and ongoing reconstruction and drug eradication efforts. US military bases have also been established in Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan, causing both Russia and the People's Republic of China to voice their concern over a permanent US military presence in the region. Western governments have accused Russia, China and the former Soviet republics of justifying the suppression of separatist movements, and the associated ethnics and religion with the war on terror. Major cultural, scientific and economic centers. Cities in Central Asia. Largest cities or towns in Central Asia: 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. Rank country pop. Tashkent. Tashkent Almaty. Almaty 1 Tashkent Uzbekistan 2,571,668 Astana. Astana to Almaty, Kazakhstan 2,156,7493 Astana, Kazakhstan 1,350,2284 Shymkent, Kazakhstan 1,189,2095 Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan 1,074,0756 Ashgabat, Turkmenistan 727,0007 Dashand, Tajikistan 679,4008 Namangan, Uzbekistan 597,0009 Aktobe, Kazakhstan 560,82010 Samarkand, Uzbekistan 530,000 City, country, population, image information Astana, Kazakhstan 1,006,574 2017 Central Astana on a sunny, snowy day in February 2013. JPG. The capital and second largest city in Kazakhstan. After Kazakhstan gained its independence in 1991, the city and region were renamed from Zelenograd to Akmola. The name was often translated as White Tombstone. Butte actually means holy place or holy shrine. The White Tombstone literal translation was too appropriate for many visitors to escape notice in almost all guidebooks and travel accounts. In 1994, the city was designated as future capital of the newly independent country and again renamed to the Astana after the capital was officially moved from Almaty in 1997. In 2019 the city was renamed to Nur Sultan to honor the resigned president, but was reverted to Astana in 2022. Almaty, Kazakhstan 1,713,220, 2017, Almaty, Koktob Exposition, edit. JPG. It was the capital of Kazakhstan, and its predecessor, the Kazakh SSR, from 1929 to 1998. Despite losing its state use as the capital, Almaty remains the major commercial center of Kazakhstan. It is a recognized financial center of Kazakhstan and the Central Asian region. Bishkek, Kyrgyzstan 1,027,200, 2019, E7904 Bishkek Ala2 Square. JPG. The capital and the largest city of Kyrgyzstan. Bishkek is also the administrative center of Chui region, which surrounds the city, even though the city itself is not part of region, but rather a region-level unit of Kyrgyzstan. Osh Kyrgyzstan 243,216, 2009, Osh 03-2016 IMG 27 View from Suleiman Mountain. JPG. The second largest city of Kyrgyzstan. Osh is also the administrative center of Osh region, which surrounds the city, even though the city itself is not part of the region, but rather a region-level unit of Kyrgyzstan. Dashand, Tajikistan 780,000, 2014, Palace of Nations and the Flagpole, Dashand, Tajikistan. JPG. The capital and largest city of Tajikistan. Dashand means Monday in Tajik and Persian, 99, and the name reflects the fact that the city grew on the site of a village that originally was a popular Monday marketplace. Ashgabat, Turkmenistan 1,032,000, 2014, Neutrality Road, Ashgabat 2015. JPG. The capital and largest city of Turkmenistan. Ashgabat is a relatively young city, growing out of a village of the same name established by Russians in 1818. It is not far from the site of Nysa, the ancient capital of the Parthians, and it grew on the ruins of the Silk Road city of Konjikala, which was first mentioned as a wine-producing village in the 2nd century BC and was leveled by an earthquake in the 1st century BC, a precursor of the 1948 Ashgabat earthquake. Konjikala was rebuilt because of its advantageous location on the Silk Road, and it flourished until its destruction by Mongols in the 13th century AD. After that, it survived as a small village until the Russians took over in the 19th century. 100, 101. Bukhara, Uzbekistan 237,900, 1999. 2012 Bukhara 7515821196.jpg. The nation's fifth largest city and the capital of the Bukhara region of Uzbekistan. Bukhara has been one of the main centers of Persian civilization from its early days in the 6th century BC, and, since the 12th century AD, Turkic speakers gradually moved in. Its architecture and archaeological sites form one of the pillars of Central Asian history and art. Kokand, Uzbekistan 209,389, 2011, Kokand Palace.jpg. Kokand, Uzbek, Kokon, Tajik, Persian, Shigatay, Russian, is a city in Fergana region in eastern Uzbekistan, at the southwestern edge of the Fergana Valley. It has a population of 192,500, 1999 census estimate. Kokand is 228 kilometers southeast of Tashkent, 115 kilometers west of Andahan, and 88 kilometers west of Fergana. It is nicknamed City of Winds, or sometimes Town of the Boar. Samarkand, Uzbekistan 596,300, 2008, Samarkand view from the top.jpg. The second largest city in Uzbekistan and the capital of Samarkand region. The city is most noted for its central position on the Silk Road between China and the West, and for being an Islamic center for scholarly study. It was Herifat the ruler Ulugh Beg, 1394-1449, built a gigantic astronomical observatory. 102. Tashkent, Uzbekistan 2,571,668, 2020, International Business Center. Tashkent City.jpg. The capital and largest city of Uzbekistan. In pre-Islamic and early Islamic times, the town and the region were known as Chak. Tashkent started as an oasis on the Chikik River, near the foothills of the Golestan Mountains. In ancient times, this area contained Beatium, probably Theseum, a capital of the Kangju Confederacy. 103. See also. Icon. Geography Portalicon. Asia Portal, Chinese Central Asia. Central Asian Football Federation. Central Asian Games. Central Asia Regional Economic Cooperation Program. Central Asian Union. Mountains of Central Asia. Central Asians in ancient Indian literature. Continental pole of inaccessibility. Hindukush. Inner Asia. Russian Turkestan. References.
Good. But there was not much left, but I was so sleepy yesterday. And I was doing something. I had to stop reading, but now I will upload this Central Asia, but I have to read it again later. Let's close it. So I will have to upload because I'm still uploading video from last night. So I will stop the video and upload.